Hello, Southland Division. This is your Division Manager, Jay Brad Britton, and I'm coming at you today from Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a beautiful day. I'm taking a lunch break at a Division Manager meeting that we're having where the Division Managers get together and talk about how to be better at the job and how to improve the opportunity for all of you and how to help our managers be more successful and how to help our reps be more successful. Imagine that. People meeting for the sole purpose of helping you make more money and be more successful. You gotta love it. If you want to see what I'm looking at, just so you know, this is right outside my room. It's a little golf course out in the back there and a little pond and ducks, and there you go. That's what it looks like. All right, I got to try to make this quick because you guys have a lot to talk about in your offices. Push period started this week. I thought it was starting on Tuesday, but it actually started on Monday. So that's super fired up. Let me go ahead and tell you about who led the way this last week. Share my screen. And you can see what I see on my computer here. Sharing it. And sharing it. I think I'm going to share it. Trying to share it, there we go. All right, so here's our sales report. Those of you that have seen this before, you know what this is. This is just basically our sales for last week. A new guy led the way, all right, so that's pretty good. Vincent, nice to see, $6,500. He's, I believe this might be a first weekend for Vincent, so nice job. I love to see that all the way to 25% first weekend. Ben Cooper, one of our awesome sales leaders in Loic, all working out of the same office location here, Santa Monica and West LA. Really great to see. Up over 5K. These people are gunning hard for winning a trip to Puerto Vallarta. You guys look at your newsletter this week and you'll see the standings there prior to this week, though. It's based off the tab so far. Then you got our CSP Michael Master, Connor Kelly, Nate Ferrer, all up here in the nice $3,000 plus range. Another West LA new guy right here, 3,200. Great to see. Leah, CSP. Eduardo from West LA. So West LA, Santa Monica kind of dominating the beginning there. That's really good to see. Well, it's good for some if you're from West LA or Santa Monica, and some NOCs interspersed in there. What do we got? We got Tommy in Santa Monica, Tommy Gunn. We got, no, that's not Tommy Gunn. That's a different Tommy. We got Ryan Black here from South Orange County. Nice to see 2,400. Good work. Stuart NATO dropping 2 orders for $2,000. Nice to see. Nice average order size. Jose Chelsea, who I'm excited to get some one-on-one time with this Saturday, and $1,900 for the week. Downey, Alexi Cruz, nice to see FSM's knocking out decent weeks. Madison Britton, excellent work, 3 orders for $1,800. And I happen to know that this week already she had her biggest single day of her sales career. So Madison's over 115,000, 120,000 in sales, something along those lines, and she had almost a 3K day. On two orders just on Tuesday. So that's good. Nice way to get the push period started. Kiana from Santa Monica, Abraham from Downey making the report. Seth, way to go. NOC, Eli, Ruben Valdez, Eli from Santa Monica, Ruben Valdez from NOC. And more Santa Monica people. Anna. And here we got Downey getting in a little bit more into the mix. I like seeing Grace and Vince. Wait, Vince Reyes. We got a Brandon Brown and a Vince Reyes. We got people with Vince Reyes as a top manager who obviously knows how to sell because 1 order for $1,000. Nice. West LA, Nigel, and then Thomas, Michelle, and Francine, Downey, West LA, Downey, rounding out our people over 1,000 for the week. Scrolling on down, you might see your name on here somewhere if you had orders. Lots of people selling this week. We were a little bit shy of our goal for the week. Our goal was to try to hit 100K. We exceeded that last week. We were at 86.9, so 87,000 basically, 232 orders and a 374 average order size. Last week it was 366, and I thought, well, that's a little high. It'll probably drop next week, and it actually increased. So our average order size is doing well. For those of you that don't know what this is just a grid. I always put how much we sold for the week here, but how many orders we had, what our average order size is, and then right here, it's just, I like to kind of play around with numbers. If someone gets 4 orders a week at our average, they sell 1,400 a week, 77,000 a year. You can do the math and see that that's a nice super part-time job. 4 orders is working 2 full days a week. 7 orders is more of a part-time, slightly less than part-time job, not quite 20 hours a week for sure. $2,600 in sales per week, 136,000 a year. You're looking at a $60,000 a year income. On something like that, working part-time, which is pretty great. 10 orders and 15 orders. This is more of a full-time type of work. 10 orders, if someone's working an entire week and they're not going to school or nothing, they're just working, trying to sell Cutco, working the program, and they make 194,000 in sales a year. So you look at about half of that, you're looking at about $90,000 a year plus which is pretty great income. And then, of course, this is well over $100,000 a year income, 15 orders a week. So if you're aspiring, if you wanted to aspire to see what it would be like to earn a full-time type of income, working, not 70 hours a week like most people who make $100,000 a year or more, they're usually 60 or 70 hour a week people or more. This is, a legit 45 hours a week, 45 hours a week, depending on averages. Someone could be knocking out well over 100,000 in income per year. So pretty good. All right. Right here, look, the things changed this week, just so you know. This category right here, top 5 veteran DMs, Kuval and the West LA team, Anthony and the Santa Monica team, Hans and the Downey team, they all have been competing in the first year manager, and they've been leading the way week after week after week. And I was curious to see what would happen when they move to the next size up category, and they're still dominating, at least for now, which is awesome, and hopefully they'll keep that up. West LA team leading the way with 22K. Vince Reyes and Beaverton sneaking in there with 20K, and Anthony Hayes with a 20K team effort. You guys all really great. Santa Monica, good work. Downey's still up there with a pretty strong week, and then Fresno rounded out the top. Southland Division, even though our goal was 100, we would have just about doubled the next closest. That's, by the way, what we always want to do. We want to try to double the next closest division if possible. So we just want to continue our domination. On the newsletter, by the way, you're going to see some promos for a trip to Puerto Vallarta. I do not care if you've sold 0 at this point. It is in the possibility of you being able to hit this trip to Puerto Vallarta. That is killer and a really amazing trip. Your manager can explain to you the ways to qualify, basically sell a lot. And then you see the standings right here. We have some people who've already qualified, even though the contest was just getting started, which is really terrific to see. And then there's also, you're going to notice that there's a push period. There's a push period announcement on here. Push period, okay? There's a big conference coming up. Many of you have already registered for the conference. If you have not done that and you really have any desire whatsoever to learn as much as you can in this job and to be growth-oriented, conference is absolutely critical. And we just started a push period. So chances are, you don't need to share the screen anymore. Chances are you guys in your office will talk about what is a push period, right? Because this is a term that you don't hear in other type of jobs. What is a push period, and then how do you max out during the push period? And I'll just give you real quick what a push period is. Push period, real quickly, is just it's a chance to push yourself, right? It's a chance to it's an excuse to work a little harder than you might normally, because there's this contest. We do this leading up to our conferences. There's going to be recognition. There's something called a countdown. Your managers can explain to you how we have everybody that is sold over. Let's say it's $1,000 for the push competition. It's almost 2 weeks long. Loud noise of a guy with a tray. Look at this guy with a big tray. He's just walking by, making noise. Okay. And there's this countdown where everybody comes up to the front of the room and they do a countdown. If you're between 1,000 and 1,500, step forward, and people step forward. Then 1,500 to 2,000, and they step forward. They say their name and their office on the microphone. And eventually, there's only a few people left standing, and those top people are awarded trophies or various different kinds of really cool awards. And sometimes there's swag and hats and things. If you get over 10K, you get a cool Vector 10K Achiever hat. Anyway, lots of amazing things happen. So ask your manager, ask some of the leaders in your office, what does it take to have a big push period, right? And 10K is the mark. You do 10K in a push, and it's like you've joined this really special club. So make this thing happen. And I look forward to seeing most all of you at the kickoff conference, and a few of you in Southland I'll see at the Leadership Academy this Saturday, right? 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Make sure that's in your calendar, and looking forward to big things in 2020. Take care.